I have no clue what the situation is with this. I'll be honest. I just saw a new video from WestJet, and I was very intrigued. I think this is about Jason the Ween, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Massive day for the unemployed. Rice Gum just ended his career, and even Jacksepticeye roasted his ass. What? So what did bro even do? So he got some Mongolian Oriental animal for his in-house animal farm, and the internet wasn't taking it lightly.
Jeez. Dude, it's not... Some of these streamers have way too much money, man. Why?
I had content today, so I went to the pet store and got an alpaca.
Jason, how about next
Kind of cool. Kind of sick nasty, I can't lie.
time you run out of content, you
Pretty
use
awesome.
your brain and like come up with a good idea?
Nah. I mean, bro, this is a genius idea. I mean, who has a pet alpaca? Look.
Why is she hating, bro? Why is she hating?
So the girl he's talking to, she's like the conservation girl of animals, so, you know, clearly she didn't find it funny.
Ah.
I ran out of content today, so I went to the pet store and got an alpaca.
And just like my homie Abdullah, Twitter exploded. Framing buying an alpaca as content brain rot, ignores animal welfare reality, and turns it into a quirky internet joke. I don't know how he thought Maya would be happy about that, unless he expected that reaction. I think you meant...
I would guess he expected that reaction. Looking at the interact, it looks like he did it precisely because she was going to react negatively to it. I think that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that was on purpose. That's my guess, at least, from just looking at it. It looks like it was intentional.
Jason, I ran
She
out of
wasn't
content
supposed to
today,
enjoy
so I
it.
started promoting animal abuse. Okay, this one's a bit of a stretch. No harm.
The animal isn't getting fucking shocked like Kaya, alright? Let's take it easy.
No foul at the moment. And, you know, you could make the argument that all petting zoos are abusive. Sure. I just think people have a flashback to Logan Paul and how he treated animals. Logan Paul's former pet pig was found...
Dude, the Logan Paul shit was fucking crazy, dude. I remember that drama back. Oh, boy. It's crazy.
People are questioning it. This is how they treat animals and people, by the way. Just content to line their pockets. It's a sickness. Making content on people to line their pockets? Despicable.
That's so dramatic. Like, who gives a fuck? W Maya, bro, it's fucking alpacas chilling. Like, what? I feel like there's so much worse things than these alpacas currently sitting there.
Like Gaza. Have you guys heard of that? She just tired of this LARPer using animals for content because he's got no content. You know, wee bit of an overreaction. You know, they're acting like Jason's gonna eat that alpaca. He might.
Jace for Sean.
Jason Dareen doesn't get the backlash over the petting zoo at his house. Are you kidding me? Let's hate farm zoos then. So here he is, sitting with alleged streamer Lacey, and they're complaining.
What did we do to animals? What do we do to animal farm?
bro.
This is how they treat animals and people, by the way. Just content to line their pockets, it's a sickness.
Hell, Jason, bro.
Are you kidding me, bro? No, let's hate farm zoos then. Let's hate farm zoos, bro. Like, what are you actually saying, dude?
Bro, those animals, they probably had the time of their life being outside. We fed them. We were hanging out with them, giving them attention. That's what animals want, dude.
Bro, yeah. And I guarantee you they got
Animals.
Yeah, bro, these
Buddy can't even say animals.
animals
You know what? I won't judge them too hard. I can barely speak sometimes as well. I stutter like a motherfucker here and there.
had the best time of their life, bro, dude. Zoos are comparable to a tiny-ass area in his backyard. Nice. Those animals probably have the time of their life. Meanwhile, they are stuck in a 6-foot-wide circle with loud-ass streamers screaming at them. It's like a Mr. Beast stay in the circle and win money video, except there is no money and they're just stuck there forever in hell. And whoa, a Jack.
It's kind of what zoos are. The animals are just kind of stuck there.
Septiceye chimed in. No way. The fact that people are saying, doesn't Maya do this too, shows how shitty this is to do. Calling her to get a reaction live is gross. To which Jason replied, are you deadass right now, bro? More animals were killed for this video than Jason's stream, by the way.
I'm Jack.
It's just him eating a burger. What? The worst part of this clip is
Okay, that's kind of funny.
that he's smugly trying to rage bait her for content, not just doing a thing, but finding someone who knows it's and rubbing it in their face is what you did. I've heard of this guy for all about 2 minutes, and he seems absolutely insufferable. Maya is just trying to do some good in this world, caring for animals, and he's trying to make a joke out of her. No, I think he's just content-brained, Reddit. You don't gotta assume the worst. I think he's just had a severe and continuous lapse in his judgment.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, that's all a lot of these fucking Twitch streamers are. They don't really... I think people overestimate how deeply they think about their actions. Don't get me wrong, there are shitty people that, you know, definitely are schemers. I mean, look at you know, Sykkuno, right? Obviously, guy was a bit of a player, right? He was playing his cards right? Buddy was playing 40 chess. Buddy was in the DMs of all the fucking VTubers, all right? Buddy was getting lit, right? But especially these younger Twitch streamers, a lot of them don't actually think that deeply about their actions. They're just content-brained and retarded. They just kind of do shit hoping for reactions.
I really hate people on the internet.
That's basically
for making
the
stupid
system.
People famous and rewarding stupidity with immense wealth. I hate it here. And
I mean, not wrong.
envy's one hell of a drug, bro. Like, these guys are pathetic. They're not even hating for the right reasons. They're hating because they're jealous of this dude's bag.
You're the next David. He's really the next David, bro.
You hate farming him over this is the most performative thing ever. Visits Alveus once and thinks he's the second coming of Steve Irving. Jason donated more and gave Alveus/Maya a spotlight to talk about her cause way more than you. Educate instead of hating.
I mean, bro, this is a genius idea. I mean, who has a pet alpaca? Look. Huh? What do you think? Look. Oh, you want to hug? Oh, you want to go?
You know what? She's right. You. Whoa, Zooey Mama. Even the debunker chimed in.
It gives us like 500 mats if you break it.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm getting I got a new pet. I ran out of content today, so I went to the pet store and got an alpaca.
All right. Well, I mean, she got pressed for no reason, but yeah.
Like, that's it? That's all he has to say? What does bro even do? See, that's what I'm saying. Hopefully he doesn't abandon it in the woods like Jake Paul did with his pig. It was Logan Paul, bro.
Get your facts straight, buddy. You're hating on the wrong Paul. Right? Don't get me wrong. Both Pauls aren't great, but let's get our facts straight at the very least. All right, let's hate people for the right reasons.
Doesn't seem malicious. He more so seems naive and a bit confused, though. Like, he genuinely doesn't understand why what he's doing is concerning to people. And again, calling his friend who's like affiliated with animal sanctuaries is a bit weird. And Jacksepticeye didn't just get involved for no reason. He himself donated $100,000 to the sanctuary.
I want to donate $100,000 to Alveus.
You're joking.
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm Rick Harrison. Let me get my expert. Hi, alpaca farmer and an agricultural professional here. Yo, this is abusive to the animals because petting zoo.
I didn't realize alpaca experts were a thing. We got experts of everything.
Zoos are genuinely like psychological torture to prey animals, but more specifically the alpaca, as they are very naturally adverse to humans, so conditioning one to be pet all day is mentally destructive to them. This is worsened by there only being one alpaca present. Alpacas, like all camelids, need to be with their own herd as much as possible, as when solo or over-socialized, they can develop a nasty condition referred to as berserk alpaca syndrome. Yo, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking badass, low-key.
Apparently Maya wasn't having any of it. I'm gonna break a wish stick for Lacey. I'm getting voodoo dolls for both of you. I'm serious. And what Jacksepticeye said was true as well, not gonna lie. Leave the animals alone and stick to Riga Regins. Maya literally uses animals as content. That's her only content, literally, lol. Educational entertainment versus entertainment for brain-dead children. Neighbor, content is content. One is taking advantage of animals, one is doing the opposite. They are not the same thing. I mean, the people that are attacking Maya in this situation are honestly bottom feeders. You gotta...
Yeah, I don't really particularly care too much about what Jason did, but Maya did nothing wrong in this equation. I don't know why. I don't know why the topic of Maya being hated is even in a part of the discussion. She did nothing. What did she do? Why is she just catching strays? Catching strays for no reason. She didn't do nothing. What are we talking about here?
Be dumb as hell to do that. And it's not like Jason zapped alpaca or something.
Dude, these are the easiest
So good.
animals to take care of.
Free Kaya, man.
Again, if they just do it for one day, like bring a petting zoo to their house, like who really cares? You know what I'm saying? Like if they kept these animals forever, then that'd be a little weird and you could make the argument. But like, even the goats here can smell Lacey's view bots.
Wow. Yo, this is crazy. That's like the Fortnite thing, bro.
No comment.
That's a llama, bro. Get it right. Truth be told, I think people are mostly mad because he said this.
I ran out of content today.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest component here. I think that's the thing that got people upset the most. I think people just, I guess, react. And don't get me wrong, I understand it, right? I understand why this might make you upset, but yeah, I think this is the big part, the big reason why, right? The idea that you quote ran out of content, so you, I guess, bought this animal to use for content real quick. Like, I understand why people would be upset about that.
Reddit was jealous that these
It's
people
still
were
really
successful.
unemployed,
You gotta be a
but
grade
I
A
get it.
loser to care about what other people have. And you know, the cognitive dissonance these guys have is going to be insane because no matter what they do, they get such an outcry on Twitter that they can't even, you know, comprehend what's going on. Don't get me wrong, Dumb and Dumber here are idiots, but they aren't animal abusers like Christ.
Yeah.
And again, since Jason broke up with his girlfriend, times have been tough for this guy. Can't catch a break. But that's the thing, I really don't care. If you're a streamer, you got to deal with the bullshit that comes with the job. Trade offer, you get a child audience and $1 million, but you sometimes get bullied on Twitter. If you made it this far,
Yeah, I'll take the milli.
we both know you're unemployed as hell, so you belong here. Please subscribe so
Touche.
I can pay my bills.
There you have it, ladies and germs. By the way, I find it very, very ironic that we have the Metal Slug 6 China theme playing right now after... the irony is there. But yeah, to be honest, I don't particularly care about this situation. I don't, like I said earlier, I understand why people might be upset about this. At the same time, they're not animal abusers. I think that's a little OD. That's a little over dramatic reaction. I don't really particularly care. I don't have a problem. Do I think he's a little bit of a dickhead? Yeah, he's a little bit of a dickhead, but he's not the worst person alive, okay? There are worse streamers out there, okay? He's not the second coming of Hitler, okay? Let's calm down a minute here. And yeah, the people attacking Maya are retarded. She did nothing wrong. I don't know. I don't see the vision with that. Massive day for the unemployed.